Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where, well, it never gets any better in this part of the world. This part of the world just keeps being set on fire over and flipping over again. So, England reformed last time, or rather I suppose the end of the time before that, and they decided to celebrate by immediately having 4 civil wars at once. So, in the end, nobody won. Because the one person who was supposed to win died in battle, and then someone else actually became king. This guy. This guy who's just part of the House of Wessex. So, that's just great. I mean, I suppose, you know, very, very, very distantly, he was connected to an old king, but I'm not quite sure how he managed to engineer his way onto the throne. Bloody well done. Oh, he's even a very, very distant descendant of flipping Ethelred the Unready. Okay, fair enough. I guess you had a bit of a decent claim then. And sort of indirectly tied to Edward the Confessor too. Fine, this apparently just seems to be the branch of kings we go to when we've got no other good candidates. Oh, and I only just realised I didn't see this previously. Duke Harold of Essex is also dead. Not in battle though. He actually died of complications related to gout. So, basically, that massive civil war, everyone that started it is now dead, I believe. So, you know what? Well done, England. But England's not my concern right now, unless, of course, flipping Dorset decides to invade. I'm not sure they can, though. This guy's engineered a bloody claim against me, but the only thing he can actually call up is, 600 troops, which isn't enough to actually, like, do any damage to me whatsoever. He can't actually get into any of my territory. He can carry off a bit of wealth, which would be very, very annoying indeed, but I'm not sure it's a major concern. Instead, today I am looking overseas. I have been a vassal of Norway for a couple of decades at this point, and it's starting to cramp my style a little bit. So it's time to think about how exactly we might get ourselves out of that. So we just have to wait for the right opportunity, because there's a very large Norwegian army just chilling out right there right now. So I would like to potentially keep a very close eye on them, because one of the little sub-regions of Sweden just declared war to try and take this bit of territory. I've got to imagine Norway has to respond to that. If they respond to that and that actually weakens them, that would work for me very, very nicely indeed. So at some point we'll hopefully see a big-ass Swedish army heading in this direction. And also, who are you? Who are you and why have you just arrived at my court? I'm not sure I want you at my court. You have no parents or grandparents worthy of note, no siblings, no children. Why is this a major announcement game? This guy's just coming off the street. Also, he's gluttonous, envious, greedy, content, and is suffering from great pox. I'm gonna be honest, how about we just get rid of this guy? You are not sure when he joined your court or what he's doing here. If you asked him to leave, the court would feel less crowded. Yes, I've decided he just needs to go away. Because, hang on, just double check you don't have any... Why? Why are you here? Go away. Please leave my court. Bye. There we go. He's just gone to Italy. Well, have fun in Italy, whoever you are. I guess sometimes people just arrive in your court and you have to decide whether to keep them or not. Fair enough. And the other bit of big business today is, really, if we're going to be honest, I think it's time for Duke Caddock to just go. Now, if he manages to get out one more child before he does, that'll be fine. But unfortunately, he's now very badly suffering from disease. He's also gone completely stark raving mad. In general, this is bad. It's just bad news, because it's going to make everyone like me less. And we've got this guy right here, my Chancellor, who is called the Just by all the locals. He's a good guy. He still likes me despite the fact I'm a lunatic. That's only -5. I mean, okay, he's a lunatic, but, you know, we're both gregarious, so that counts for something. And during the last year or so, my son John has been spending a lot more time with the members of the local monastic order. You also notice he spends many hours per week in pious prayer. One day, he approaches you asking for permission to dedicate his life to Christ. Right, you really did not take the whole no longer being heir thing well, did you? You're also only 14. I feel like this might be a little bit young for that. So I can either basically turn him into a monk, so therefore he can't actually be involved in normal inheritance or any of that business. I'm afraid with only 2 sons, actually, sons barely matter anymore, and Tanistry sons just don't matter, but I would like to keep my bloodline going. So, what's the thing here? He's going to pick up, he's going to pick up stressed if I tell him not. And also, he's going to hate me. He already kind of hates me, but admittedly, he doesn't actually have any decent claims on anything right now, because Tanistry is just weird and different. I'm sorry, my boy, but, no. I'm really sorry. You're just going to have to deal with it, okay? Find something else you want to do. I'm giving you a good education in intriguery right now. Hopefully that'll help out. So, looks to me like oh, hello. What's this? Ooh! Yeah, that is the army of Visby working for flipping Sweden. It looks to me like, oh yeah. Oh flipping yeah. The actual forces of Norway that have shown up are, that's only like, what is that? Hang on, it doesn't even fit on. There we go, 2,400, and there's 5,000 heading your way. Oh dear. Oh dear, my good man. Okay, the Norwegians are about to be destroyed. Their main army is massively out of position. I'm going to let that main army get completely torn apart, and then it's going to be my moment. That is going to be my moment to declare independence. Now, at that point, we've got ourselves... There's an Orkney army up here. Now, this is part of Orkney. So, yeah, this is all of that. And then there's... Is that place still technically under occupation right now? I think it might be. We might be better off just basically taking all our forces here, taking them on a boat up to Orkney, seeing what we can do about Orkney. There's also... Yeah, there's a tiny Orkney army there. Because I can win one battle against an actual Norwegian force. Though technically an Orkney force. Deal with these areas, and then basically just retreat, and then wait out the clock as far as possible. Because this force is about to be absolutely flipping destroyed. That is... I'm pretty sure those are Swedish forces that have just been raised over there. So as soon as these guys have destroyed those guys, Norway is going to very much have its hands full. Though these guys actually had to do a straight crossing, so they're losing like 10, 12, yeah, more than that per actual swing. Oh, but... These guys are losing a lot flipping more. They're just completely overwhelmed. So, as a result, they'll actually be... Oh! Right. Who was that guy? Also, why is there so much flu? I wasn't aware there was flu floating around right now. There's no indication that there's a bad epidemic going on. Who was that guy? That was... Oh, that was the bastard son of Janed, who we really should get married, by the way. Also, I can't help but notice that Magnus II of Norway has put another person in his dungeon who has ended up horribly disfigured. Please stop putting people in the dungeon disfiguring them, okay? It makes me very uncomfortable. This is part of the reason I'm leaving. So, what is going to be left of the Norwegian army at this point? It is... hang on, where'd it go? Because there's still like 4,000 there. I'm not sure where the Norwegians have naffed off onto. Possibly onto their boat or something? Where are you going now, by the way? And also, who's actually attacking... Oh, that is... Oh, that's Denmark. Right, and there's the Norwegian force. So that's down to 1,100 and desperately trying to flee here. Oh, yeah. Yay. Oh, you're not getting out to the 16th. Are you about to be hit again? No, you're technically still in shattered retreat, so he can't be engaged a second time. Right. So, the Norwegian main force is now down to, like, 1,100, and these levies are still very badly damaged. If there was a time to do this... I think now is it. Now is the time to attack. And begin with an assault on Orkney and further up here. Because if we could win the... Is that a woman with a beard? That is distinct like a woman with a beard. Yeah, if we just take over all these different little settlements, that would actually work out, I'd say, pretty darn nicely. Because all I want is my independence, damn it. That's all I'm after. Also, according to this, supposedly we're winning that war. I don't think we are. We've just had our army shattered, like, again. And in addition, it sounds like my chaplain is doing well in Rome, telling the Pope what a good egg I am. Marvellous. So, the Pope should be slowly coming round to liking me here. So, your Popiness, what's your opinion of me? Oh, 48. Marvellous. Any chance I can do the requesting money thing at this point? No. No, he's still not willing to do that. Boo. Because I would totally swap my piety for money, which does admittedly prove I'm not particularly pious, but then I suppose losing the piety is the point. So, yeah, there we go. I'm also just still so bloody suspicious of the independent city-state of Gloucester. That's so weird. What's even going on there? Ah, here we go. So the Norwegian army's managed to recover and is now trying to walk straight back into Sweden. Because I'm not sure. Maybe they think it's going to work this time. No, they've changed their minds. Good. They're getting on the boats. Unfortunately, yes indeed, it would appear that the Swedes are now marching north. Straight towards a pretty much unguarded Norway. Now, where are you guys going with about 1,000 men? So heading into the North Sea, fine. Keep an eye on them. Now heading towards also the North Sea, so presumably heading round north to try and loop round into friendly territory to reinforce faster. But, at this point, heading pretty much straight towards where the Swedish vassals are heading as well. It's not exactly great news, and oh. Right, there's also 3,000 rebels just chilling out here. I mean, is that something that you feel like you should have dealt with earlier? Because I feel like you should have dealt with that earlier, actually. And also, okay, why are people just arriving at my court? Who are these people? So, the wife of a guy who currently... Do you even run this place? Hang on. No, someone who doesn't even run this place, who just lives down here, has just arrived in court. I don't know why, but okay. And once again, she's terrible, so, please leave. Bye. Oh, another person gets released from Magnus II's dungeon, and once again, they are now stressed and severely injured due to recent maiming. I really need to get out of Norway. How's France going, by the way? Oh, France has actually turned out doing pretty well. Or maybe, technically, that is... were you actually ever the original King of France, or have you just taken over? No, your father was King Henri of France, so I guess maybe you managed to actually turn that whole rebellious thing around. Well done, France. You see, this concerns me a little bit, because now, all of a sudden, there's 1,000 guys just chilling out in boats right there. So if I bring my armies round here, that's gonna hurt. Oh, did another water start? Oh! Excuse me! Oh, no! Excuse me? So... can't help but notice, you have apparently just declared war on me. So that's unfortunate. With 58 men, this is your plan. You're going to declare war with 58 men. Okay. Raise the levies, I guess. Merge them together. We'll go and flippin' murder Somerset. We'll teach them a bloody lesson. Right, well, on the plus side... getting this war out of the way is a good idea. Because if we get this war out of the way now, they won't be able to do anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is not good at all. So, merge those armies. Who else wants to actually be involved in this war, by the way? Wait, where's my commander? Where's Elfwin? Surely Elfwin wants to get involved. He is the commander. Oh, you know what? I'm going to lead it personally. Maybe I'll get myself killed. So, you guys, round here, we'll just do this on land. We'll just march through independent Gloucestershire. Because why not? They might do a tiny bit of damage, but to be honest, barely anything at all. So we'll just loop around here. And now they're... oh. Hello, are you coming back this way? Yeah, you broken off the siege immediately. Yeah, okay, so there's one guy that's going to be immediately dead. Battle of Gloucester has been won. And I was wounded in the thick of battle. There was like 5 of them. Well, I guess he is a lunatic. He probably decided to bloody run ahead. Right, so he's wounded now. So now he's even less healthy. You know what? If he gets himself killed, that's fine. Also, I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Cornwall is doing very well. Cornwall is apparently prospering. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, that's what the sacks mean. So, prospering, revolt risk down, local tax rate up, levy reinforcement rate up, and disease resistance down. So, because lots of traders are coming in and out, it's actually more vulnerable to disease, but still... okay, on the 10th, you head over to here. What are you trying to do right now? If I move over to... where are you going? You're going to Hereford, are you? You're going to change your direction. Okay. Come and get these guys. And oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to attack from... no, come in... okay. Come over here so we don't have to cross... where's the river? Tell me where the river is. A river flows between here and Hereford, Gloucester, and Powys. Right, so this area is really, really easy to defend. That's what you're telling me. Okay, well, in that case, we're just going to have to march the long way round so we don't actually have to cross a river. And now he's... no, don't! Why would you do that? Don't do... Now where's he going? Okay, now he's marching to Hereford. Just go the long way round. It can be very hard to figure out where you're supposed to be going at any given moment. Bloody hell. Right, you guys, loop around here. If he decides to basically start looping around in this direction now, that's fine. So I suspect now he's going directly at Devon or Cornwall. So the war is... well, technically the war is at 0%. Yeah, now we're going to have him completely cornered. I'm not sure he can really do much to Devon or Cornwall anyway. Though actually, if he ruins Devon's prosperity, I'm going to be really, really angry at him. Luckily, doesn't look like it. Where are the... oh, hang on. Where'd the army go? And also, where are the forces of... where did the Swedish forces go? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Still, we can now go and murder these guys. So this should be absolutely fine. Yeah, we're losing troops very slowly. They're losing troops a lot more quickly. So, in comes various bits of fire. These guys have given up. Charge tactics, advance tactics, pursue tactics, diddly diddly dee. He will back off momentarily, and then if we need to, we can just go and basically sit on Somerset. So, we've won ourselves... well, we've won ourselves a couple of battles there. I'm not really sure why we're not gaining any form of the Dorsetian claim on... ah, Devon. I've just read that as Dorsetian claim on Dorset there for a second. So, yeah, that would be odd. So there's 400 guys there. Through here, if you'd be so kind. I guess we need to go and deal with flipping Dorset. Because... they're just going to force my hand, I suppose. This is costing me money, I want you to know. Right now, we're not making a loss. I'll take that as a victory, that'll do. Right, what do you want, Magnus II? Because it better not be anything bloody important. Commander. No, I'm busy commanding. Actually, it would be a good way to get myself killed. But no, I'm kind of busy at the minute in flipping Dorset. Because they caused trouble for me. Also, it looks like there's a major epidemic going on over here. What is all of this, by the way? Oh, smallpox. Right, that's apparently just everywhere right now. Dear oh flipping dear. Right, back to the realm map and convert this country into this map, please. Mercia just seems to keep getting bigger, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Still, in all fairness, there is a Mercian king floating around. Oh, hang on. There's the main army of these guys, the patrician Rorik of Visby, who is apparently heading home. I'm not sure quite why. Oh, these idiots showed up here again, keen for another beating. Alright, well that's fine. As soon as that happens, this will all work out very, very nicely indeed. So, we've got ourselves this city that just needs to be besieged down. Why am I still at naught? I've won multiple battles against you, you stupid bastards. Hopefully once we actually start taking Dorset, they'll be forced to back down. Also, somehow, the rebels actually just won their rebellion. Which is just marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Well done. I don't know how that happened. They were on like minus 99%, but I suppose they just couldn't finish off the actual army. So, yeah, in you go again. These guys, once again, are being absolutely slaughtered. So, I'm guessing as soon as they actually get beaten, they'll hop straight back in the boats and flee. Actually, where's the boat? Don't know where the boat is. And apparently, a child lacks an education focus. That is... ah, Arya! Arya, who I admit, unfortunately, is unlikely to ever achieve much, even if you're high up in the family. Now, what do you... ooh. Obviously, you're good at flipping martial education, the one role you can't have. I'm very sorry, but it's not actually gonna help, particularly. So, actually, you're surprisingly good at stewardship as well. With... yeah, just naturally. I'm going to put you into a stewardship education. Why not? Maybe you'll be a decent administrator at some point or other. If nothing else, you might actually pick up, say, some good traits you might be able to pass on to someone else. In fact, who's your guardian right now? Your guardian is... right, Rio. Why is Rio your guardian? I don't know. Let's actually give you a better guardian. Someone who might be able to pass on... yeah, Hendrik. That'd work. Right, Hendrik, teach her what you can about all of this business. See if you can actually make her a decent administrator in time. And I think the moment is almost upon us. It looks to me like these guys are about to be chased off. There's so little of Norway left at this point. They're so badly damaged. So he's going to immediately start walking in this direction and start recharging. The moment he steps over on the 5th, which is... wow, it's going to take him a while to mobilise apparently. We should see what's going on in the rest of the country. But this has got to be the... oh. Right. Intriguing. My realm is currently being ravaged by an epidemic. Is that just smallpox that's actually decided to show up. Yeah, smallpox in Northumbria. Also, slow fever and more smallpox. Fine, so there's epidemics all over the shop here. This is probably, therefore, an excellent moment too. Well, we've got to finish off this war. Right, we've got to finish this war first. As soon as this place falls... Alright, seriously, this place needs to fall as soon as it can. Because we need to get on with getting independence sorted out. Though, actually, if this place gets crippled, that'd be good. Because, oh yeah, all of the actual levies are going to fall. Once the levies collapse, ooh. Okay, so there's that, and that's up to 31%. Good. Now, if I start actually walking in this direction, are you actually going to... Hang on, where are you trying to go at this point? Oh, no! And when I say, oh, no, I mean... This is not a bad thing. In some ways. This is not a bad thing. He was not well. Let us take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to remember the life of Duke Caddoc of Cornwall. The man who began it all. The man who started off as the Earl, a vassal count of a single bit of unremarkable territory. A man who, through sheer force of will, known for being bold and gregarious, known for being charitable and kind, a good man, a very good man, who managed to actually convert his tiny little county into a duchy. He made a duchy. He made himself a duke. He was a self-made man. And he was a good man who had many, many children. Arguably too many daughters. But still, many children. A loving relationship with his wife. But things didn't go so well as the years went by. And politely, we probably shouldn't touch on the precise details of how exactly he picked up the syphilis. Or how he went mad and started seeing devil worship everywhere. In general, he did not have a good time with the syphilis, wherever it happened to come from. But he was indeed a godly man. He is with the Lord now. And according to the rules of Tanistry, our new leader is Duke Conan III. Duke Conan III, trusting and complacent. His council may have more power of him than what is right. Long live Duke Conan III. Like he's Conan. Right, so Conan is also jumping straight into this flipping battle. Alright, he is off to a very quick start here, and... Okay, he's fulfilled the ambition to gain a title. Well, good for him. Right, now, before we get into this, how long until you flee, by the way? The 8th, and... right, so we're going to get on top of this guy. So we're going to be able to fight him momentarily. So, what have we got here? Oh, Cornwall. Right. Smallpox is everywhere. Yeah, I think we probably should actually shut the gates at this point. Try and keep it out. So, shutting the gates leads to diplomacy -5. Do it. So, let's just actually get those gates sealed at this point. We can open them whenever we want, but let's see if we can keep the disease out as far as possible. Does this immediately cost me money? No, no it doesn't. That's good. We're still making... well, we're not making much money because the bloody standing army's still out there. Because bloody Dorset won't leave me alone. We've also got ourselves open council positions. What happened to the old council? Hang on, are you guys still around? You guys... yeah, you guys can have your jobs back. Don't worry, no one's getting fired. Where's Hendrik? There you go. There you go, my good man. Don't worry, everyone still gets their jobs. Right, you get on with collecting taxes, but do it in Devon, where there's no epidemic just yet, at least. And you get on with training the troops in Cornwall, because we might need more soon. You stay where you are, try not to flipping die, because I like you and you're important. So, in 3 days, we should... apparently I've got a new heir. It is... oh! It's Tanis John. Because yes, of course, remember, I'm no longer the same person. I'm now actually playing as Conan. And apparently the new heir is John, who has very just come of age at just the right moment, apparently. So, John, what do we know about you? Flamboyant schemer. Alright, not spectacular. He's, oh, physically frail. Not so great, to be honest. Health down immediately. Brave, so that gets a bit of martial up, vast opinion up. Gluttonous and also stressed. Yeah, it's probably best you're not actually king right now, to be honest. I feel like you'd struggle a bit with that. Still, it's probably time to find you a wife, John. Even if you won't necessarily be, and when I say not necessarily be king, you are technically being elected right now. Albeit only with a single vote by the Mayor of Swansea. Mayor of Swansea, the true secret power broker of the Empire. Yeah, we've actually got to arrange some marriages here. Some people need to get married, like, immediately. So you, my good man, you need an ambition and you need a focus. So we can try and make you exalted among men, which is intriguing. So, or we can make you, ooh, yes, the King of Wales. The King of Wales. That's an interesting goal for you, Duke Conan III. Or acquire a title. So, no, don't worry about acquiring a title. Let's actually go for King of Wales. So as a result, reduce cost for creating the kingdom if it doesn't exist. This ambition can't be cancelled. How old are you, by the way? You're only 23. Okay, if you don't immediately die in battle or from smallpox, you could be around for some flipping time. I'm going to make his goal become the King of Wales. And if I were pagan, I could actually use the subjugation casus belli, but sadly, I am not pagan, so I cannot. Now, as for your focus, my good man, let's have a look at you. So you're fine, but you're not exactly spectacular, are you? No. No, you are not. You're best at stewardship, you're not terrible at diplomacy. Probably best to get you straight onto family and find you a wife, like, right now. So, move you over to family, let's get you a wife. Now, as a young, sexy king, and by the way, let's take you to the barber here. What do we want to do with you? What suits your hair? Let's actually let it be down here, and I think we'll do with... Actually, he doesn't look bad with a beard, does he? Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, compared to how he was, that looks much better. So... cut that. There we go. The ladies will now have to fight each other with 11th century sticks. Now, he's young, he's sexy, he's a duke. He has got to be desirable here. Let's see who we can actually get him married to. Oh yeah, a lot more women are willing to throw themselves at him than ever married. Oh, that's actually the former queen right there. So yes, indeed, technically I could marry her, which feels wrong and weird, especially as I know for a fact she was married for a couple of years to a guy with syphilis. So probably not actually. I need to find someone good. Ideally, I need to find someone who's got, like, really, really bloody high diplomacy, because half of that is inherited by him. So that will actually sort out our diplomacy problems. Though, yeah, someone with high diplomacy and high stewardship would be marvellous. And keep an eye out for those little heart things if I want to actually pass on some positive traits. I was just about to say, maybe I could use some of those favours to actually get myself a favourable marriage going on, but no. No, tragically, I actually cannot. For the simple reason that the favours apparently do not survive the king, so I guess I should have called those in, no matter. I'm really being pulled multiple ways on this one, by the way. I'm really divided, because there's so many ways I could take this. I could try and find the right person to marry for dynastic reasons, except very often kids get betrothed very young. So as a result of that, if I actually wanted to get you betrothed to someone who's going to become important, i.e. getting betrothed to a very young person inside the Holy Roman Empire or France, I could be waiting 10 years before she actually comes of age, we can actually marry and start producing children. I'd like to get children out sooner, because there aren't actually that many young upcoming males in the dynasty right now that are looking that promising. So I'd like to get a new family underway sooner rather than later. And then the question is, do I want to prioritise the people who've got genetic traits of which there aren't a huge amount floating around, to be honest. Both of these are bad. That's ugly and that's dwarf, so those are not deemed to be good things. I'm tempted instead to just say, this girl over here, Eadflade. So Conan could marry Eadflade, because Fortune Builder will boost her fertility slightly. She's got just, as does he, so they should like each other pretty well. Charitable, gregarious, proud isn't even that bad for a deadly sin. And yeah, the most important thing, she's actually got a very, very good stewardship skill and a decent diplomacy skill, and not bad elsewhere either. She would be a good addition to the court. We can start producing some children. I'm going to say, oh, apparently she is... who exactly is she marrying? Oh, she's a baron. I'd lose some prestige for marrying her, and I've only got 100. I'm so sorry. You're actually not really good enough for me, so let's pick again. Ah, this will do the job. A Princess of Sweden. She doesn't actually come with a non-aggression pact with Sweden, which is kind of annoying, but... 16, grey eminence, ambitious, gregarious, kind, and I'm cruel, so she's not 100% keen on me, but she'll come along. She'll come along and get married. She's showing up in this screen. Presumably as a princess, that would be worth bonus prestige rather than a lack of it. So, yeah, let's just see if we've got this here. Yep, that's worth 100 for me, because I'm actually marrying into the line of a king via a bit of a convoluted route. Yeah, let's get that underway. Just want to basically get him married and start producing some children. So that should be fine. And by the way, he's also jumping forward. If he dies immediately now, that'll just be hilarious. But hopefully he flipping won't. And yes, they're going to get married. And I would like the prestige or the gold. I'm going to take the gold because we might be about to go into a very long war. How's this going, by the way? Pretty well so far. Pretty well, but I can't actually see what's happening because for some reason it's not actually showing me the battle screen. But he seems to be falling apart. So she's arrived at court. This is lovely. We've won that battle right there. Return to Dorset. Continue Operation Siege Out Dorset. And... yeah, everyone decided to seclude themselves because there's just smallpox flipping everywhere right now. Still, I've got enough attackers to basically take over the entirety of Dorset. Our smallpox is just ravaging England. Right, I don't care about you. Hello. Like to offer me... wait, hang on. Hang on. I thought we already were. Wait, stop yelling at me at once. So this guy wants to make me advisor. That's absolutely fine. And after years of careful planning, he's raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Sorry, your claim? Your claim is against... sorry, you just going in by yourself right now? Is that what you're doing? I guess he is. I guess he's just decided he's done waiting. I mean, he does like me and we're connected by... well, we're connected by marriage. We're very connected by marriage. I'm not sure why you don't like me. Maybe because now that's technically my cousin rather than my daughter. So, okay. I guess that we're just going to have him going for a bit of a stroll. Apparently. So he's now the leader of whatever that is. Yeah, good luck with that. What does that even mean? Are you heading off to do your own thing at this point? Because if you are, I don't know where you're gone. And yeah, my entire council is just secluding themselves right now because of the bloody plague and all the smallpox. They're not doing anything. There's flipping... wait. Hang on. So... Maradud's actual forces are 500 people... and also... no, actually, no, way more than that. So, wait. Hang on. What are you doing here? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Please, are you stealing my men? If you're stealing my men, I'm going to be so flipping annoyed. So, Maradud's host is indeed just marching north to, I don't know, go and trash Wales, I suppose. So yeah, he's basically just declared independence from me and is now just going to go and do his own thing. Right, what are you planning to try and take out, by the way? So this is his claim on... right, he's attacking Powys first, which is why Powys has just mobilised. Fine, and in addition, Hendrik... oh, is that young baby Hendrik? Right, he has to go. He can stay in the dungeon? Right, that's... surely we are in no danger. Oh. Oh dear. So, Hendrik's opinion of Duke Conan III. I really feel like putting him in the dungeon is a bad idea. That's definitely a bad idea for being a tyrant. He has to go, but it makes Hendrik hate me. How's Hendrik feeling about... Hendrik is really neutral to me right now. Okay, he stays. Oh, I'm worried. I'm very worried right now. And Jeb, one of my own guys has just broken away and naffed off. Maybe if I'd given him that land, he wouldn't have done that. But, oh, there's just... Okay. There is just crazy epidemic right now. So this is just... Oh, smallpox is literally everywhere. So we're just going to have to wait for that to blow over. Right. Oh, this is all fascinating. Right, back to the realms. Back to the realms. And back to setting it to look like that. So that guy can't do anything. I just basically need to finish dealing with these bastards. We shouldn't take too long, to be honest. So, and my Chancellor is also... Yeah, I know. I'm guessing my Chancellor's not doing anything right now. So until further notice, no one is doing their jobs. Hello? Who are you? You want me to... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll take that. I think I'll take that very, very nicely indeed. What's going on here, by the way? So this guy is just marching around. We're apparently still technically winning the war against this guy, despite the fact he's kicked my ass multiple times. I don't know where the hell the Norwegian forces went, but alright, fine, whatever. Ah, that'll be what Norway was doing. They showed up to help. Because, of course, technically, right now, this is a war against Norway. Because the only way he could declare war against me was to declare war against King Magnus II directly. Because I work for him. So, yeah, that's what Norway did. Norway showed up to help and then naffed off without bothering to actually help. So, well done. So, I'm going to guess what's going on right now is this force here is, yeah, doing a good job. Just basically slowly sieging this place down. So, are they just going to take Powys? Hopefully they just stop at Powys. I mean, bare minimum, I don't want them to take Brunuffanuff because I want Brunuffanuff for myself. Also, the council is currently discontent and will be until 1087. I think it always is, though. Yeah, succession always makes the council discontent, so it's fine. These are good guys. The Spy Master is particularly not keen. The Spy Master... Actually, no, the Spy Master is just basically doing what the mayor tells him to. Fine, a favour to Elfwin. Gotcha. So, seems like everyone's broadly chill for the time being. And also, an army of Powys just showed up. I don't know where the hell you came from, but apparently an army of Powys was, like, down here or something. More victories and... Right. Would you believe more epidemics are showing up? So, someone is suffering from the current epidemic. That's my doctor. Who's that guy? Sullian App. I don't actually know who that is. Oh, bloody hell, it's more children. Right. It's the heir to the county of Glamorgan. Oh, it's the son. It's the son of the guy I've given Glamorgan to. So that's not going to go down well. Okay. So, what can we do here? Yeah, so, is that you? Hang on, let's just double check that's actually you. Count, yeah, it's that guy. Fine. So I'm guessing you, my good man, have a son. There he is. Okay. Help him. Try and help him. Please. And also, Hendrik wants to talk about the old tunnels under the castle. The argument is they should be maintained better now times are rough. You never know when you have to get out and quickly. Okay. Interesting. So, what a splendid idea. And you hand Hendrik a faded map of the tunnels. And he likes me more as a result. I see what you're doing. I'm not telling you anything. But I become paranoid. Paranoid is bad. Actually, paranoid is intrigue +2, but I'm not very intriguey, so... Okay. I'm going to give Hendrik a map of the tunnels, which is a concern. Hang on, am I intriguey? Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing there. No, I'm still not intriguey. Best to make Hendrik like me. Hendrik is... How is Hendrik? Me and Hendrik are okay. I'm going to give him an honorary title. Okay, you can become the court tutor. It comes with a salary. And you, my good man, you can actually have... Wait, you've already got an honorary title. Bloody hell. Right, you have another one as well. You can have the... Ooh, Master of the Hunt. That sounds badass. You can have that one. And the Spy Master is already cool with me. And the Bishop is already cool with me. Why are you so cool with me, in fact? Looks like we just happen to have a couple of compatible traits in personality-wise. So that's nice. Okay, I'm going to trust you, but don't let me down, Hendrik. You've always been a good servant of Cornwall, but I'm concerned that that's a dice roll that's... Uh-oh. He looks concerned and you want him to spit it out. The tunnels, my lord! What's happening? Oh, somebody's been using them. Guards have stumbled across tools and torches recently used. Right, this is a great idea for an ambush. Order more guards to tunnels to catch anyone sneaking in or out. This is a disaster. Seal the tunnels. And that might get me Craven. No. Ambush. We don't know this is bad. This might just be Janed sneaking out for more illicit extramarital sex. We don't know. Maybe this is how she does it. Speaking of Janed, really need to get her married. I should probably do that. Is she even still in the court? Actually, I've just spotted something that's absolutely marvellous. So, as it turns out, this guy, if you recall, was matrilineally married. So, if he succeeds in taking Powys, and then they have a couple of children... Do you already have children? You've already got one child right there. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. There is a possibility that this might just move directly into my family, because you guys got matrilineally married. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm more in favour of what he's doing now. He might be doing me a massive flipping favour. He might basically gift me a part of Wales. Give it a generation at least. And the ambush is cracking on as well. So my guards have captured someone in the tunnels. Who the hell are you? Alright, the person does not seem to be completely stable. Your guards' faces are not showing the usual bloodthirst. My guards show bloodthirst? I need new guards. That doesn't sound good at all. When they present Isabel the Fox. Starved-looking and oddly jumpy person. Alright. Who are... Ooh. Okay. Intriguing. Intriguing. But then again, this person is an elusive shadow and has been caught sneaking in. And is also lustful, stressed, cruel, and patient. And a shadow. And is sneaking in. She's an assassin. She's 100% an assassin. There's no way she's not an assassin. Who the hell does she belong to? She's lowborn. Has no family we know of. Alright, I'm going to question her. Bare minimum, I'm going to question her. So, let's see what she has to say. So, you approach the locked door. Inside, she's talking to herself. The guards tell you that she claims to have a lover at court. They were on their way back to the castle when her beloved fell ill. Devastated from the loss, she remained in the tunnels. She doesn't seem all there. Okay. Poor thing. Let's say... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right, I think she has to go. So as far as I'm aware, she's... Oh, was she already in the court? Do we know if she was already... Oh dear. She claims to have had a lover at court. Her beloved fell ill. I'm very concerned about letting her stay. Very concerned. And the only penalty would be she gains depressed and then hates me. But equally, that will actually be dispatching her anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She doesn't have any claims or anything. She can't do anything to me. Ooh. Oh, I'm very divided on this one. No, I'm so sorry, but there's too many things at risk right now. You're going. So off she goes to somewhere in Breton. Fine. And... Oh dear, Elfwin's no longer Marshal. Elfwin! Oh, Elfwin died of poor health. Oh, you poor bastard. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? It doesn't hurt to actually have a bit of a change around. So... who's actually good at this sort of thing? So we've got a new guy who's actually a courtier right now. Combat modifier, very powerful. Brilliant strategist. Brawny. Homosexual flanker. Flanker is useful. Yeah, actually. He'll do. I think we could actually have you very, very nicely indeed. Yeah, he wants to actually get a title. Well, you know what? We could see. We could see how you get along here. The council is starting to come around to me here. By the way, please train additional troops in Cornwall. I think Cornwall is... Yeah, Cornwall still needs to actually regrow its levy. So please crack on with that. I feel really bad for kicking her out, but I kind of feel like I needed to. And also, my Liege's council is currently discontent. Intriguing. And that's going to be true for another year. Let's have a little look see at the factions in that case. James, I can actually join or start a faction. So, Gavelkind. Ooh, Gavelkind succession. Honestly, I'm not really going to be here for too much longer. So, independence. Yeah, independence. Except, wait, what does that actually mean? So, members seek complete independence. So, at which point... I am... Wait, 105% of liege? That's... Actually, it's not impossible. It might well be that flipping Norway only has flipping 1,000 men at this point. That'd be very embarrassing, but okay. Oh, that'd be why. Magnus II's dead. Right. So, my actual... Wait, hang on. Not technically my grandson anymore. My... What's the relationship between me and you? Hang on, get out the family tree here. Yeah, the grandson of Caddock and the son of my daughter... But no direct relationship to me, in fact. Still, this is all good news. Because this means his military was already flipping crippled. The council's going to be completely inactive. There's a good chance of rebellion and all sorts. Let's just check out. Yeah, the Liege Council is completely not happy as a result of the fact it's a kid. We're currently actually in a regency. As a result, in fact, who's actually even the regent right now? Hang on. The regent is Duke Teuta the Wise. Oh, good name for a regent. Excellent. And, oh yeah, it's just a series of kids lined up, isn't it? Dear, oh dear. Well, let's just say I was to actually set up a nice little independence faction. And let's say that I was to actually try and encourage you to, yeah, please join my faction. So use my favour to force him in as well. So he's going to have to say yes to that, I believe. So that should actually mean my faction starts being built up immediately. Yeah, there we go. So right now we are up to some very, very good strength here. There we go. Lovely. So strength 2,000 men. Let's just keep an eye on that. See who else joins. But first, of course, yeah, we need to wrap up this business with these bastards just to basically force them into a peace. Meanwhile, if we're lucky, Wales will just take care of itself and I can get on with trying to secure independence, which would just be absolutely flipping marvellous. And yes, indeed, the war's starting to go bad against these guys, so they've inherited a war. Oh, yeah, Norway is in no position whatsoever to come and deal with me. The Swedes are invading. This is absolutely marvellously good news. The Swedish are actually invading the country right now. I'm about to take this area. There's another victory. Right, you are giving it the hell up right now. When I say giving it the hell up, oh. Okay, offer to join him. Okay, and then... Wait, what? Claim Devon? Hang on. Ah, yes, so if we win the war, he loses a whole bunch of prestige, and he also pays... Oh, he pays money to King Ragnar. Oh, and King Ragnar gets prestige and I don't, even though I'm the one that just did all of the work. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Well, I'm joining that war, I guess. Now that I'm part of that war, can I actually get involved? No, I still can't force a peace. Well, it's at 100%. He's got to surrender. Yeah, there's an actual force of Norway right there, just chilling out. And there's some Holy Roman Imperials. Just stay out of it, please. Right, so he's got to surrender momentarily. He's got no choice. I mean, he's literally at 100% war score. So I'm going to pull my troops home. And there we go. So... To the magnificent Duke Conan III, may live in harmony and contentment. I appreciate your offer. I don't need your meddling. Okay, I am so declaring independence on you, you stupid brat. I literally just took that for you. Okay, you did not do a thing there. Not one thing. And we've also got ourselves... Okay, he's about to nip in a boat, but that's like 400 men. He's got another 700 over here. Now, at any point I want, I think I can now declare war against him. And... No. We can't... Oh, I've just got to take the army down. That's fine. I do have a legitimate claim on it. This is all absolutely fine. All I really want is this army to be smashed. by the Swedes. Once this army takes a bit more of a battering, everything will be okay. How's the faction going? The faction is going... Increase council power. I'll join that as well, thank you. Here's where things get interesting, though. So, as I started that faction, as I kind of blackmailed one guy to actually join it, and... hang on, I've already forced you into my faction, so okay. I think I can actually trigger this right now. So, let's see what we have got here. No, none of that. Ah, there we go. King Ragnar of Norway receives an ultimatum. So, demanding independence for you and other members of the independence faction. If he refuses to comply, the faction will rise in revolt. Now is the moment. Now has got to be the moment. Right now. Okay, things are going well up in Wales. This guy's naffed off and is doing his own thing. England, we've just basically managed to beat them back a little bit, so they're not going to be doing anything anytime soon. There's peace there for the minute. This is our chance to become free. This is it. Do it. Alright, activate that. And if we're lucky, he might just accept without a war, because it's not like he's in a position to say no. So, slow down time. Wait for the response. Let's see what he's going to say. And... I do recognise your desire to... Oh, yeah. I think he did it. Right. We are independent. We are actually a flipping independent duke. Oh, wow. Oh, that's lovely. That's flipping lovely. Now, did one of your guys actually go too? Because there was someone else actually in that faction with me. I could have sworn that this guy was the... This guy was the guy in the same faction as me. No, it wasn't. Which one was it? One of you was in here with me. Well, no matter, maybe that person decided against actually jumping when it came to it. But the additional strength probably helped out. Oh, we're free. We're free, and that actually really, really helps out in some ways because I've now unlocked Crown Focusers. So, Crown Focus is basically just a thing I can do to make an area a bit better. So it gets special events, it's more likely to prosper. This area is already prospering, actually. That's yielding tax of 12. This place is yielding a tax of 10. This place yielding... Actually, that's not even that bad, to be honest. I may as well have it be Devon, because this place is already prospering. So, make myself a Crown Focus right there. So, Devon is now the Crown Focus, and... Oh, you're wearing special fancy things. Right, in which case, the Cornish army can actually be broken down. And I think actually there's more floating around right now. There's... Oh. Really? What happened to the guys that were literally just there? Because we had guys that were literally just... Where'd they go? Smallpox? Yes, I'm aware. Smallpox. It's very bad. Is that what's actually happened to these guys? I swear there was more than that. Wait, hang on. Where did all my troops just go? Because I had 1,000 just a second ago. Right, that's interesting. Now, the question is, do I want to repay my loan at this point? Because if I repay my loan, then at any point I need to, I can get a new 300 gold. Which would be a nice little emergency thing to just have in my back pocket. That would certainly be true. And... Yes, this guy... Ah! It was this guy. Did you go independent as well? Are you independent now? Are you... You are! Oh, congratulations! I was wondering who it was. So, it is in fact Orkney. Orkney has now flipped to being independent. So basically, Norway has lost... Yeah, they've managed to lose England. And now they've managed to lose everything else too. Which is just beautiful. Though, obviously, we now enter a period of new danger. The new danger right now, of course, is England can just basically find any excuse to attack us. If the King of England finds an excuse, we're in trouble. Which means, I think my #1 priority has to be right now, I have got to find a way to actually get you into a non-aggression pact. No, I don't think we're going to do it by actually becoming their flipping vassal, though. As nice as it is to know that I can do that, no. No, let's not do that. I just want a non-aggression pact, please. The problem is the king has depressingly few people that I can actually try and marry to get that non-aggression pact. He's got no children, his siblings are dead, his dad's dead, and his mum is apparently still just in prison somewhere. She's in prison over here! How on earth did you... Right! So his mother's just over there. Don't know how she got there, but she did. Now, a bit of time has passed as well, and... Okay, literally everyone is voting for John for the next king. I'm not convinced, to be honest. He's not great. He's frail and gluttonous and a flamboyant schemer, which is not what you want your schemer to be. But I guess I need to probably give him a job. I need to get him a job and the love of a good woman. That's what we need. There's no Claire's. Well, now I don't know what to do. Well, there is a Princess of Hungary floating around over here who's got some pretty good stats, including plenty of intrigue. Intrigue is kind of the only thing John's good at, so if he's going to get stuck being the next flipping Duke, and potentially the flipping first King of Wales if we're very unlucky. Oh no, John. John, no, please no. We may as well double down on the intrigue. We could get some plotting going on, all sorts of good stuff here. Right, so, Ilona, you are going to be... Yeah, you're up for this? Up for this? Yeah, like Duke Conan III, prestige effect, base reluctance. Oh, John. Shave off the moustache, John, it's not working for you. Still, John does get a pile of prestige personally, it's just I don't get any prestige, because it's not really my marriage. Still, they would apparently go for all of this. I think she also comes with a weak claim on the entire Kingdom of Hungary. How big's that? It's pretty big. She's unlikely to, like, you know, ever get it. We're unlikely to need it for anything. Still, it's nice to have it in the family, I suppose. So... she seems like a good match. Let's just get them paired up. Love of a good woman will sort John out just right. What I really should have actually is married you into the family somehow. If I could have got you married into the family, then we could have actually had you as the next leader, and that would have been much, much better. Oh well, if his wife happens to pass on, consider that, because he could make a much better person than John. Though I'm not sure whether anyone's actually allowed to... change their mind, to be honest. I'm not sure if that's actually allowed. By the way, how would this go? Ooh, centralization. Domain size up, vassal limit down. Okay, apparently you guys are willing to all vote for that right now. That's not the worst thing in the world. Or, I could try and get even more money. Yeah, bit more money going on here. That would work. Yeah, go on then. Let's actually centralize things up here. While the council seems like on board with this, everyone would be 100% cool with it. Great, let's get that done. Centralization, get that underway, get the cooldown ticking over. So everyone's going to vote for that. That's not a problem at all. Status of women is still, unfortunately, yeah, women related to the ruler. And some government types restricted. Yeah, if I could just get up to marginal, then talented women in my family could be spy master. At the bare minimum. That's still some way off, though. I assume technology is still taking its sweet time to tick over. Actually, you know what? We're not too far off. 152, we're halfway there. And some of these are actually already starting to tick up by chance. So some of them are only going to be 270. So, we're making progress. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And there we go. The Tanist John, and I like the name Tanis. Tanis is good. Tanis John and Princess... Arpad, I'm just going to call her Ilona. Ilona is absolutely fine. So, me and Ilona are going to get married. In fact, we're already married, which is good. And, wait, what? Oh, no, sorry. I was about to say, did I accidentally marry them to the wrong person? No, it's fine. Everything's under control. Unfortunately, we appear to sort of hate each other because of title claimant. Wait, what the... No, I wanted that. That's fine. Good, so we kind of despise each other. Hopefully, however, there will be children. Children would be good. What happened to the other guy, by the way? Because there was, like, other people. Hang on. And also, after spending time with a few people, you've been positively surprised by, Dumnarf. That was Cadoc's half-brother, if I recall correctly. During this difficult time, you've got to know and understand him well. In many ways, he compliments you nicely. You have a good time together. Oh, that's my dad, apparently. Oh, no, yes, because I'm the different branch of the family. Okay, apparently I just got to know my dad, which I suppose is how it goes for some people some of the time. So, that's good. My relationship with my father is now much improved. Yes, here we go. The other male child of Cadoc, Cador. What's he doing these days? Right now he is not so keen on Conan the Third, because the whole title claimant thing. He is still 9, fine. He's just going to take a little bit of time to mature. Who is your actual current guardian, by the way? No, not his mother. Get Hendrik. Where's bloody Hendrik? Someone who's good at this sort of business. I want someone who's good at the whole, management, because he might be a good manager yet. Oh, flip. Janet's getting worse. She's suffering from cancer. Right. So, what's actually what's your goal in life right now? Do we know what your goal is at the minute? We don't, unfortunately. Right. Well, before you go, is there anything useful you could do in terms of, getting any claims brought in? Any matrilineal marriages that might be of interest? Tell you what, I wouldn't say no to, someone who wants to get married and happens to be in possession of reasonable stats and a strong claim on the Kingdom of Scotland. Yeah, go right ahead. Apparently it's also just going to get me a bunch of bonus prestige. Okay, I'm going to be honest. She's not going to be around for too much longer. So I feel a bit bad just basically trading my sister for this. But, actually no. Oh, balls. He's not going to say yes if it's matrilineal. I forgot to set that. Never mind. I thought that seemed a bit too good to be bloody true. I tell you what, just for safety, as it's matrilineal and thus we're not going to get anything that good, let's actually just bring another Welsh guy on board. The commander of Gwynedd can be brought over to our side through marriage. And once he's been brought on board, yes indeed, though, I swear every single spy master or whatever from Wales looks exact the same. It's always that face with that cloak and that moustache. It's just in fashion right now. He will say yes to that. I get a tiny bit of prestige, but nothing major. But when she dies, he will presumably... You actually going to come along and actually join the faction? Is that what you're going to do? Hopefully that's what you're going to do. There we go. So Children of the Union will be... No, he does. He does move over, fine. Sometimes it seems to be a bit inconsistent, like... Well, I guess this guy's technically gone independent, but his wife stayed on my side. And as a result of that, the children will stay on my side too, because that's what we flipping agreed. So, family, children, let's just check that. Yes, indeed. That is a child on my side. Now, Mayor Macus of Ilchester is trying to... Not again. Not a bloody again. Hang on, where are you? City of Ilchester and Somerset. You people do not learn, do you? You really do not learn. So I can try and bribe him. Leave it be. No, just try and make him disappear. We got unlucky last time. Let's see if maybe this time we can stop this happening. And bloody hell, once a bloody again. Right, fine. So Mayor Macus might need to be dealt with. Got it. This is perfect. So I think Mayor Macus needs to go down. And there's quite a few locals who will take a very, very small bribe indeed to actually join up with that plot. Perfect. Yeah, go on then. 15 gold. And then please invite to the plot. And with the local countess on board, that's got to... Wow, that did not have much impact. Right, hang on. Who else is potentially interested? There's the steward. There's the bishop. We're getting literally everybody on board. Someone's got to be up for this. Well, actually, in all fairness, the plot power is not particularly high. How much do you people want? 15 gold. Go on. Send the gold. Send the gold. Let's get this guy dead, rather than having to fight yet another war. And there we go. So everyone is now aboard. That's over 50%, which honestly, this has been a terrible waste of money. But I kind of just want a plot to happen because plots are fun. Also, any time this flipping... Oh, good. The seclusion seems to have actually stopped for the time being, because... Hang on, where's the... Okay, wait. Wait, hang on. Did you just... Right! You are now actually the flipping king, or rather, well, petty king, I suppose. King is a bit of an honorific title. Let's be honest, he's an earl. Yeah, he's a petty king. So you have actually taken over Powys. Well done. You've left my faction to do it. And now what I really need, more than anything, is you, my good man, to just do your job. Get me a claim on, well, ideally, the whole duchy so I can take over all of it in one go. We then can just set up the army. When I say set up the army's taken a few knocks recently, but it seems to be in okay shape. This place is... How many troops have you got? A handful, but honestly, nothing major, is it? No, it's really not that much at all. 1,000. Actually, maybe not quite nothing. To take over the actual capital, we might need to buy some mercenaries, unfortunately. Ah, yes, one thing I can do. My spy master can be redeployed into Somerset to get on with building a spy network, which does indeed boost any plot power. So that should hopefully increase things as well. Oh, this is going to cause trouble. I tried to get a good night's sleep, tormented by horrible recurring nightmares about our people. The pleas for help, the hurtful words begin to get to me. If I decide to just stay in seclusion, I am going to pick up Craven. Now that's bad. Martial -2, morale defense, vassal opinion. I mean, sooner or later, I'm going to have to lead armies. Alright, general opinion is going to be -10 versus literally everyone. But only for a year. Only for a year. Okay. I'm going to regret this. Can I shut the gates immediately? No. No, unfortunately. The gates are now open. If I now immediately die, I want to be remembered as a hero. I want you to build a giant shrine to me. Conan the Third, Conan the Brave, Conan the Magnificent. That is what I shall be. How did you exist? The independent state of Gloucester is the most ridiculous thing imaginable. Oh, and I think something terrible has just happened. Oh no. No, Count Rhys the Just. Oh, he died of smallpox. The epidemic is starting to claim victims. Oh, he was such a good guy as well. He was such a good Chancellor. Oh, and now the bloody Count is... Bloody hell. Right, who's the Regent? The Regent's the mother. Fine. You are actually, surprisingly, pretty decent, all things considered so far. Fussy, humble? Okay, affectionate, fussy. You could be decent, given time. You could be decent. So, Count Sullian, obviously I can't put you on the actual council yet, but when you come of age, I will consider it. Alright, in particular, I just need to make sure... Who's your actual Guardian right now? Guardian is... I don't know why I'm sending my... Oh! I think I sent my doctor there to actually take care of him. Yes, I remember that. You were also sick with smallpox. Oh god, everyone's just dying of smallpox. Right, who's the best person for this sort of thing? Oh, it's my wife. Right, don't send my wife to take care of that. Send... Why don't you like me? Abandoned... Oh, abandoned the commoners, short reign, title claimant, liege's cruel. Fine, well, you're a decent sort. I tried to make you like the queen. Oh, Jeanette, who is dying of cancer right now, but... Grey Eminence... If she could pass on Grey Eminence, and it's not like she's doing much else at the minute. Okay, Janet, there's... What do you mean, no? What the hell do you mean, no? Excuse me? You can't just say... Well, I guess technically he can. He is the cow. Technically the regent should be the one to say no, but alright, fine, whatever. Right, apparently his opinion of me is now so low, he's just refusing to accept any guardian I send to him. So this is deeply promising right here. You know, way too many people are dying for you to do your job well, Doctor. So, I'm very tempted to say that you ought to just be basically sent away sooner rather than flipping later. Oh, you want a wife, do you? Alright, fine, we'll get you a nice wife, I guess. There are very few people that want to marry you. How old are you, by the way? You're 38. Oh, we've got a courtier in court right now. I'm pretty sure Yeah, she was originally married to Elfwin. So she is currently... she's a lunatic. Right. Zealous, erudite. A paranoid lunatic. Well, I do admittedly not like you very much. Hang on, what have you got? A rash. Right, that's also not... Right, you know what? You have done a very, very bad job, in general, just basically being a doctor. So now you have to be married to the paranoid lunatic, screw you. And of course, that also means that I need a new Chancellor. Who is the most... Oh, we don't have anyone great, do we? No, we don't have anyone that spectacular at all. Right, that's a problem. That's a really big problem, in fact. So let's just see if we might be able to lure anyone good into the place. Well, not spectacular, but we do have one decent guy here. 18, Grey Eminence, so potentially could train some decent people. Lustful, likely to have children, therefore. That's not too bad at all things considered. Comes with a minor claim, a strong claim on some tiny county down here. Doesn't really matter for anything. But bring you over, and the fact that you actually come from, yes, some form of dynasty rather than just being lowborn, I might actually be able to give you a decent marriage as well. So, you, my good man, how about you come to court, please? Thank you. Right, well, he doesn't like me very much for the moment, because, wow, people just told him I abandoned the commoners the moment he arrived. So, obviously, he's going straight over there. I'm going to give him some little honorary title. He can just be the Master of the Hunt. That sounds prestigious. Right, that gets him nice and positive. You, by the way, can be Master of the Horse. That sounds good as well. Lovely. Hendrik, you've already got an honorary title because you are awesome. So, 18, that's decent enough. Let's also, just very quickly, I thought he was single. Right, what's she like? Actually, she's really good as well. Charismatic negotiator, oh wow. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, did you bring him? Okay, I really got the whole needs to get married thing miles off. Right, well, just quickly get her trained in thrift and whatever. We'll potentially turn her into a chancellor of the future when women can be chancellors. Hopefully they will be. Yay! So, that's all good. How would you like an actual guardian, by the way? You can basically have the guardian of... Who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is. Yeah, there we are. The actual, queen. You can basically manage her. That's absolutely fine. Teach her how to be a good person. Yay, life is good. And, more importantly, fabricate claims. That is going to be... Oh, 17%. Right, I think you're actually a tiny bit better. Yeah, tiny bit better than the guy we actually had. I think for some reason he slipped over time, which was unfortunate. In fact, we should probably just check in on these guys just to make sure nothing's going too wrong. Oh, well, of course nothing's going wrong with Hendrik. Hendrik is still an absolute flippin' star, though one of his children is dead, which is unfortunate. Still, you can't win them all, I suppose. There is a massive bloody epidemic going on here. Ah, and little Medea is actually ready for some education. So, conscientious and brooding. So you are, very well set up for stewardship. You're actually looking okay, aren't you? Okay, this could be good. Who is your current guardian, by the way? We'll potentially change your guardian over to... No, not my mother. Not my mother. Someone who's actually good at their job, please. Ah, Jeanette. Jeanette, who is actually Grey Eminence. Admittedly, she's dying of cancer, so she should, she should pass on her wisdom, you know, while she still can. I feel really bad about Jeanette now. She's not a good life. I've just kind of been, you know, I've just kind of ignored her. And I feel like, you know, we've known her since she was a child and she's grown up and she's clearly had some form of doomed love affair we never knew about, and the child died and she was never able to publicly be with the one she loved. I can't remember who it bloody was now. He's probably dead, because I'm pretty sure it was someone from England. And, well, they're all dead now. Everyone's bloody dead in England. Also, hang on, why is this territory being occupied? Ah, someday you're a war about the islands and Scotland, fair enough. But yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we will leave things off there just for the time being. We have had our first transition of power. I would say it has gone fairly smoothly. A little bit smoothly, at least. Or if it's not gone that smoothly, then it's gone better than I expected it to. And the problems that have emerged have been, for the most part, more to do with the smallpox epidemic, which appears to be burning itself out at this point, though it has made its way over to the continent, so that's not good. Oh well. But good things have happened, ladies and gentlemen. Good things and bad things. We have got ourselves a new leader, we are independent, and the wheels are starting to turn that potentially will lead us to ultimately becoming the King of Wales. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Next time, we will be laser focused on that. This Chancellor will hopefully be able to lock down a claim that will allow me to actually head over to this territory and seize all of that. And this guy, in just one generation, well, his territory will just logically fall into my lap. And that only leaves Gwynedd, who very conveniently, I believe, yeah, we no longer have a non-aggression pact with, but their territory looks, yeah, bit on the damage side. Some of it's a little bit not great. Oh yeah, levy size down there, Thieves Guild down there. In general, life is not good for those guys, so Gwynedd won't be able to actually mobilise many troops if they decide to get involved at all. And I'm just really, really bloody glad that this has actually worked out with Rio. Cadoc's original daughter Rio, who, as it turns out, is now, yeah, absolutely beautifully placed to just gift a Welsh territory to us in one generation's time. So, that's just lovely, aside from, oh. Except not, because, Agnatic Gavelkind. Yeah, we need to actually have a son. Except, wait, the heir's my courtier. Well, that's bloody convenient. Okay, no, wait. No, let's pretend I meant to do that. I think I've just married so many Welsh people with claims into my faction. At this point, there's basically no important Welsh people left outside of the actual King of Gwyned's throne room who aren't actually part of my faction. So, that's probably a good starting point for us becoming the King of Wales. Yes, indeed. So, we will pick that up very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has just been the absolutely wonderful Crusader Kings 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh no! Oh dear! America's decided they do not like us! Just want to finish off China. I can die happily. Well, not happily because there's nuclear fire involved, but moderately happily. There we go! I've just started... Oh god. The Earth was fun, wasn't it? We can all agree the Earth was great.